What is up, everybody? Jarrett from Empire of Assets here, and today we are talking about the Power 9 from MetaZoo, how these cards got their name, why I think they are going to be highly collectible in the future, and the granddaddy of them all. So let's jump right into it.
And nine rings were gifted to the race of men, who above all else desire power.
So the Power 9 is a term that originates from Magic the Gathering, and it is 9 cards, I believe, from the original set that came out, and 5 of them generated different types of mana, very similar to the cards from MetaZoo. They're also going to generate mana so that you can take turns. The most famous of these Power 9 is going to be the Black Lotus, which I believe plays as an interrupt when you tap the card, and then also generates 2 of any color. This is by far the most well-known and the most expensive Magic the Gathering card, and definitely the most well-known. I know very little about Magic, but even I know about the Black Lotus and how it is a highly desirable card because of how playable it is. So there are 9 similar cards in MetaZoo. There's 8 different types of mana, so 8 of them allow you to generate 2 of each of the different types of mana, and then there is the king of the Power 9, I guess you could say, which is going to let you generate 3 of any color, which makes that an incredibly strong card. That card is going to be the Chaos Crystal. It is by far one of the most expensive cards in the secondary market, and this is because of its direct parallel to the Black Lotus. And going forward, I would consider this to be one of the most desirable, if not the most desirable cards, probably second only to the Mothman at this point. There is a sample version. 100 sample versions of the Chaos Crystal were made. Those are going to be the holy grail of grail cards in MetaZoo going forward. If the game becomes very playable, then there is also going to be the roughly 782, I believe is the exact number, Chaos Crystals holographics that are in the regular first edition Kickstarter set. I do want to make a distinction. The Power 9 are not the Obnoxious 9. They are 2 different cards. There is, there's no overlap between these cards. So the Power 9 are going to be cards that generate mana. They are not the Obnoxious 9. All of the Power 9 do have reverse hollows, which makes the Obnoxious 9 as they don't have reverse hollows. So let's get into what the actual cards are. Then I'll talk about if they are playable, how they'll be worth more, and then that will be about it. So jumping right into it, I already mentioned the Chaos Crystal. Definitely, if you get a hold of one of these, it is a great card to hang on to. If you pull one, I would strongly consider getting it graded, as it will be one of the most expensive cards in the future. If you're looking to invest several $100s in the game, don't want to drop enough on a booster box, this Chaos Crystal would definitely be a card to consider buying and grading as well. I definitely think as long as the game continues to do well, you will do extremely well with that card. And then moving on, there is Lightning Glass, which is going to generate your electric energy. All of these cards are really neat. I do really like the artwork on them. They're not as fun or as sexy as the cryptid cards, probably, like Bigfoot and stuff like that, but I definitely think they're very well done, and the cards have cool names and cool little features, along with the descriptions. As always, I love MetaZoo descriptions. That might be my favorite part about the game. When I see a card that I don't know the description of, I'm definitely reading the description, because they are very clever, witty, and I just really enjoy it. So then next we have the Eternal Snowflake, which is going to be your ice aura, or your ice mana, I guess. I don't play the game, so I don't know all of the intricate details, but I will just use my best guess. Then the one I don't have is going to be Forest God's Ember. That is going to generate like your nature green energy. Then we have the Unending Fire Crystal, which is going to be your fire energy. And then we have probably my favorite besides the Chaos Crystal, which I am still trying to get my hands on. We have the Bloody Ruby, which is a very neat card. I really enjoy this one. Like I said, probably my favorite. This one unfortunately has some stickers on the card holder, so I will pop it out quick. But it is going to be Mermaid Scales. There is the card there. That is going to be like your water energy. Obviously, unending fire crystal is going to be your fire energy. And then we have the medium's third eye, which is like this cool skull with a crystal in it. Definitely a pretty neat card. That's going to be like your dark energy or your ghost energy. Then we have the holy gem, which is a cool blue sort of gem with a cross on it. That's going to be your light energy. And then the final card that I don't have is going to be Earth's core, which is going to be like your earth energy. So these are the Power 9. Don't get them confused with the Obnoxious 9. They are two completely mutually exclusive groups of cards. Now you guys know about the Power 9. These are definitely cards I would consider buying up if the game does take off, when more players have access to reasonably priced affordable cards and can try out different types of deck. You can assume that these are going to be very strong cards in those decks going forward, and the Kickstarter versions will always be more desirable than any later editions. So if you guys can scoop any of these up for reasonable prices, I would definitely do that. They will probably be some of the 9 best cards going forward. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely have some cool MetaZoo content planned for the future that I'm very excited about, and we might be breaking open one of these booster boxes. Still haven't quite decided, but I'm leaning towards yes to try and round out my set. Definitely 3 or 4 cards that I would like, including the Chaos Crystal that I don't have yet. So subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.